that if you request an area, I'll go show it. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Right here, we have a little stretch of businesses. I haven't tasted it yet, so you're gonna get my real-time reaction. Fall is so fleeting here because it's so beautiful, and then before you know it, we are seeing homes in this video from every century. If you're new to the channel, my name's Matt and I make videos each and every week about what it's like to live in Portland, Oregon. Additionally, I'm a licensed real estate agent and I am dedicated to helping people just like you make their move to Portland. And I'm the only agent that is taking you to every single neighborhood in Portland and going inside of active current listings on the market, just like this. So if you are looking to buy your dream home here in the Portland area, make sure you call, text, email, or just scan the QR code right here on the screen and we will talk soon about your move to Portland. All right, guys, before we jump in, got a little bit of housekeeping. I've got 3 things. First of all, in my last video, I said that I was going out to the coast and I would make a video out there. And I did go out to the coast. However, it was extremely stormy out there. Like we're talking 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. It was pouring sideways. It was a king tide as well. It wasn't good to film. I'm all about doing rain or shine, but that was crazy. So we're back in Portland and it's Friday, so I don't have a lot of time, but we're going for the hat trick, folks. We're going for all 3 listings in one day. Actually, the double hat trick, because we're gonna film all 3 listings and edit all of them. So there's that. We are actually starting off in the Reed neighborhood here in Southeast Portland. We've got a cool little strip of places to eat up there. If you go down here, there's stuff. Look how beautiful it is. And fun fact, these apartment buildings, this is actually the very first place I landed when I moved to Portland. So anyways, we're gonna walk around the block as I continue my housekeeping. The second thing, this is just a reminder to be nice to each other and to me. I was driving my kids to school the other day and got a random phone call from some viewer who said some really mean stuff. I'm not gonna repeat what they said. This person said some very profane things to me, but the thing that stuck out was show the real Portland. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I've been making these videos for a long time. Some of you have been watching them for a long time, and I am like absolutely dedicated to showing you the real Portland. Like this is actually my life's work, if you haven't noticed. So just one thing I want to point out, aside from being nice, is if you're gonna come at me like that, just like specify, be a little bit more specific and tell me what you mean by the real Portland, because I'm out here every single week showing you like as many different parts of Portland as I can. And you know, in the comments, most of you know that if you request an area, I'll go show it. So yeah, when it comes to showing the real Portland, I'm happy to do so. Just let me know like which specific part of Portland and I'll go to it. Okay, third bit of housekeeping. The last time I was filming, it was about to be Game 7 of the World Series and the Dodgers won. So how about them Dodgers? All right, that's enough of that. Now, we've got a lot of ground to cover in a little bit of time. So we are starting off, like I said, in Reed, and Reed is home to Reed College. So there's a lot of, you know, multifamily housing, kind of like this. I think this is where a lot of the students live in these buildings. And then, so what we're gonna look at this beautiful Japanese maple tree, unreal. We are still well into the fall, and it is just so lovely. So we're starting off with a townhome, nice affordable little townhome here in Southeast Portland. And Reed it's not the most walkable neighborhood, like and I just said walkable. I know some of my clients play drinking games when I say certain words. Yeah, so it's not the most walkable. It's not like Hawthorne, but there are things to walk to. But in general, it's fairly chill. You know, you got quiet streets like this, and it's pretty lovely here. So what we're gonna do is go take a tour of this nice little townhome before we move on to the other 2 neighborhoods. So what we've got here is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath townhome that was built in 2002. It's right around 1,500 square feet. It is 3 stories. It's got some very lovely features and a nice layout, I think. And we are here in the Reed neighborhood, which, you know, it's a pretty quaint, nice, quiet little neighborhood with Reed College. It's pretty close to other neighborhoods like Selwood. It's easy to get up to Hawthorne if you want to, easy to get into downtown. And yeah, it's just, as you can see, it's really, really lovely. There are some really nice places to eat. There's this place called Cafe Portland. It's like a Vietnamese cafe with, I've heard they do a really good ube latte. There's a place called Heretic right up the street. And if you want to talk about real Portland, folks, what they're doing is they're offering free breakfast to people that are losing their SNAP benefits. So that is super, super cool. That's just the one example of the real Portland. So if you had something else in mind as far as what the real Portland is, let me know. I'll show it to you, happy to. Thanks to Elliot Blair with John L. Scott for letting me do this video. And with that said, I hope you're getting a good guess in your head as far as what the list price on this one is going to be. As a reminder, it's very affordable, and I'm going to tell you what it is after the tour, but first we got to go take a look, so let's go. So starting on the street here with these beautiful fall leaves all over the ground, you got this little elevated driveway right here, and so that's nice to have a townhome with a driveway. And it's kind of hard to see because there's plants blocking it, but you do also have a garage, and we're nice and tucked away from the main street there. Again, there's cafes in both directions up on that street, but this is just a lovely little property here with just some beautiful landscaping, and just feels like a nice little community. So let's go on in and take a look. It's very, once you get up here, it feels very like private. Looking down your driveway, you've got this huge tree right here, and you've got this landscaping here, and it just has a nice, lovely feel. There it is all the way up to the top, and let's go on in. So right off to your right, oh yeah, we might hear some smoke alarm chirps, so sorry about that. Right to the right here, we have the garage, and I was really surprised as to how big this garage is. So pretty cool. There's your hot water heater. There is your furnace. You got a little bit of a storage closet right here. And this leads out to even bigger area right here. Like, look how huge this garage is for a townhome. Pretty cool. And then this leads out to a nice little backyard space. So there's beautiful landscaping here. There's your AC, and yeah, it is covered. So you can kind of set up some chairs here and enjoy your peaceful, tranquil backyard space, even in the rain. But this is not the only outdoor space in this quaint little townhome. So let's go check out the rest of the spot. And we'll head upstairs. And at the top of the stairs, we are in the living room, dining area, kitchen area. So let's look at the kitchen first. You got a nice little closet right here. And then we are in the kitchen. This is a pretty good sized kitchen. I'm happy with it. Got some nice, pretty good amount of countertop space here. You've got your gas range. You've got even more countertop space over here looking to the back of the house, and really nice cabinets too. And I really like this area, this little counter space right here. And right off the kitchen, you've got a perfect little half bathroom. And then right here, as promised, another outdoor space. You got this lovely little patio right here. It is not covered. So if you want outdoor space that is covered, you have to go down there, but very lovely, super peaceful. I mean, just, yeah, so much nature here in Portland. And then as we go in here, we are in the little dining area, and you got lots of space right here. So really lovely. and then that kind of flows into your living room with the beautiful gas fireplace. How lovely is that? And it looks like we got some Harry Potter fans. And these windows are huge, and they're gonna let in a good amount of natural light because they're looking to the south and the sun kind of cruises like so. And then just another angle of this space right here, you got a nice living room, dining room, kitchen area. So let's go on upstairs and see the bedrooms. And up here, there's even more natural light because you got these two huge skylights looking straight up to the sky. And you've got two bedrooms up here, and they're pretty good sized. Good sized, they feel big because they have high ceilings, and yeah, really good sized bedrooms. Lots of natural light coming in through these windows. This is looking to the north in this room. And then the closet space. I like these closets because they have their own lights in there. And there is two of them in this room. And there's gonna be your attic space. But then up here, we have a full bathroom with double sinks, same countertops as in the kitchen. And then you've got a shower and bathtub right here. And there's your toilet. Very lovely townhome. Got a skylight in here as well. And then just around the corner from there is this other bedroom. So that's that. This is pretty much the same size, I think, as that bedroom. And then you've got these windows right here, letting in that southern natural light, and the same thing in these closets with the in-closet lighting. And there you have it, folks. So once again, that was a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath townhome here in Reed in Southeast Portland. And it is right around 1,600 square feet, 1,620 to be exact. And isn't that just a lovely little listing? It is at a very affordable price point in a nice area that you can definitely walk to stuff. In fact, I might walk up and try that ube latte once and for all because I've heard good things about it. Yeah, just an incredible value there. And I'm wondering if you guys have made your guesses, what your guys' perception of the value is based on where you're coming from, what you know about Portland from watching these videos already. And yeah, I really appreciate every single time, every single one of you comments. So I hope that you can help offset the little bit of negativity I get with an overwhelming amount of positive comments. Hint, hint. Some of you I know already do that anyways. Now, with that said, the current list price on that townhome is $480,000. Once again, love this location. We are about 10 blocks to Trader Joe's. There's another place called Cafe Rowan that I just remembered that's really good. They've got a lot of great food, just, yeah, like 10 blocks up. There's Gladstone right up there that has a bunch of good stuff. Like, this is a pretty underrated neighborhood. So definitely check it out and get in touch with me by any method that you see on the screen. Only thing that I ask is just be nice, you know, like if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. You know, that's usually the most ideal path forward, I would think. Reach out by any method that you see on the screen. I'm helping people every single week, almost every single day, move to Portland, and I want to help you move. And if you have any questions whatsoever about the process or how to get started doing that, just reach out. You can slide into my DMs. My Instagram is down below in the description, or just schedule a one-on-one video call with me by scanning the QR code. I make it really easy to get in touch. So whether you're moving now or in the distant future, I want to hear from you, and I look forward to it. With that said, we are going to head up to Northeast Portland now, but not before I check out once and for all this ube latte that I keep hearing about. So let's go right up here. That's the other thing. This neighborhood is super bikeable. I mean, this whole city is bikeable. So, I mean, it's pretty great. And this place that I was just talking about is right here on this corner. This is Holgate and 28th, and you know, there's bus stops everywhere you go here. You can take the bus pretty much anywhere. And then you've got like a Thai place right here. You've got Portland Framing and Portland Cafe. So we're gonna go in there and try it. All right, that place is absolutely delightful. They've got a nice modest list of specialty drinks, and they also do banh mi's. So gotta love it. Nice place to sit down and work and have some lunch and a coffee. I got the ube latte, and listen, I'm normally a simple guy, you know. I usually just go for a basic cortado or a cappuccino. I'm not usually getting flavored lattes, you know. So this is going to be an unusual thing, but because I've heard such good things about it, I'm gonna try it. I haven't tasted it yet, so you're gonna get my real-time reaction, folks. It is purple. Looks good, smells good. Whoa, okay. That's really good. Kind of sweet, has this like, yeah, ube flavor, like the Japanese sweet potato, I guess it is. It's pretty good. I think it's worth trying at least once. I don't know if I would get it regularly, just because like normally I don't get sweetened coffee drinks, but it's pretty good. Anyways, we're gonna head up to Northeast Portland to the Grant Park neighborhood. So let's go. All right, I'm walking back to my car, and right in this neighborhood, I found this little goat park. Check it out. Look at this guy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You standing on a stump? Look at this guy. He's standing on a stump. Oh, there's another guy over there. What are you doing? Come on out of your house. Say hello. Hey, bud. Are you a goat? All right, see you, bud. We're gonna go look at another house. Thank you. Anyways, that was cool. It was like this little goat park right here in the middle of this neighborhood. Gotta love Portland, gotta love Reed. All right, heading up to Northeast now. All right, now we made it to the lovely neighborhood of Grant Park. And this is a pretty beautiful neighborhood. It is in Northeast Portland. A lot of clients are interested in this neighborhood because it's got not just loud blue jays, but it's got some of the most beautiful classic homes in all of Portland, tree-lined streets with sidewalks on every street. You've got these lovely Tudors, you've got beautiful, well-maintained bungalows, and just streets that are super peaceful and tranquil. And I mean, look at these houses. So also, this is a really great school district. People look for the Grant High School. It is just a few blocks this way, part of Grant Park, which is a great park. Some of the neighboring neighborhoods are also very high end, like Alameda. We are just about a mile south of Alberta Street. There is the Sabin neighborhood really close by, and also the Beaumont-Wilshire neighborhood is very close as well. Yeah, we're just gonna walk around, soak in some of the fall colors. I mean, soon enough, we are going to be in winter, and you know, we're not gonna be, it's gonna be cold, it's gonna rain a lot more, and the trees are gonna look barren, kind of like these are starting to look. It's kind of sad. Fall is so fleeting here because it's so beautiful, and then before you know it, all the leaves are gone. So we're gonna be looking at a house that is right up here on this next street. We're also pretty close to Broadway, which is down that way, maybe about 5 or 6 blocks, and you've got a New Seasons over there, as well as a whole bunch of businesses that go all the way into Irvington. That's another neighborhood that's kind of close to this area. So this is nestled in there with a lot of super nice neighborhoods. Oh, also Hollywood. That's where you've got a Whole Foods, there's Sam's Billiards, there's a number of restaurants over there as well, and a movie theater that's pretty famous. So you are kind of right in between all of these really cool areas and this quiet little oasis of the Grant Park neighborhood. So the listing that we're about to see is not this one, but this one right here. And you know, you're here on this channel because you love to see not just the listings that we look at, but all of the other houses on the street. And this is just what I love to do for people, is give all of you a full feel of not just the house, but the neighborhood, because I think it's just as important to see the other houses on the street too. So with that said, let's go on in and take a tour of this cute little house, huh? So here it is. We've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1925 here in the Grant Park neighborhood. This is a pretty lovely home, and it's got some nice updates. It's got a nice backyard. It's got a nice workshop, and I can't wait to show it to you. We're just rushing right along here. We've got a lot of ground to cover. It does get dark really early here, so I want to make sure that there's enough light to see all 3 of these listings. So we're just getting a move on, and I'm glad that you guys are here on this journey with me. He's going for the hat trick, folks. So if you can do it, make sure you leave a comment, or even better, a comment and a like on the video, or a comment, like, subscribe. I don't know, just engage with the video. It really helps a lot, honestly, with telling the YouTube algorithm to show it to other people. So with that said, I'm gonna give you a full tour of this 2,000 square foot, 2,100 square foot home. And I'm gonna tell you what the list price is after the tour, so let's go. Always gotta do the slow pan around the street so that you can see all of the houses on the street. And we are gonna go look inside this lovely home right here. But first, check out this garage right over here. I'm gonna take you in, but you've got this really long driveway, and you've also got some blueberry bushes, and I believe these are blueberries. So nice edible landscaping. And I'll show you the backyard in a bit, but yeah, look at this driveway space. I believe it's shared with this house right here. And you've got this incredible tree out front, but let's go on in. And right when you walk in, you've got this pretty spacious living room with hardwood floors. And you've got a fireplace right here with some lovely, I imagine these are original built-ins. And then you've got a window right here looking out to the front, and our first bedroom right here off the main level. And so you've got this room. It's pretty good size. There's the mailman. Good sized, pretty small closet, but then you have your hallway into the other bedroom, which is right here. A little bit more tucked away than that first main level bedroom. And then the other one I think is up here, but let's look at the rest of the house first. You've got the full bathroom right here with a huge tub. I was surprised at the size of this one. And shower, and then we will go in here. Here's another angle of this little entryway living room space. Make sure you're guessing what the price is, and then we flow right into this kitchen that definitely was updated at some point, maybe in the last 10 years. And you got a lot of natural light coming in. These are south-facing windows right here and right here. So yeah, you got a good amount of natural light in this kitchen. These lights aren't super bright, so pretty much everything you see is natural light. I'm gonna go grab my shoes so I can show you this backyard. You got this pretty good sized deck. It is not covered, but nonetheless, it is a deck. And backyard space with some planters. Looks like they've got some overgrown kale, and you know, so it's always nice to have some gardening space. And then it goes over here, you've got a gate, so it is fully fenced. And then I'm just gonna hop down here real quick so I can show you this little garage. So this is a 1-car garage that is shared with this other one, I believe is part of that house. And then this is, you know, this is either like a garage. You can't really park in front of here because you'd be blocking. So you can park your car in here or just park on the street. There's lots of street parking, and turn this into like a workshop, which is pretty cool. I am seeing, maybe this is some mold right here. So that would need to be remediated, I'm sure. Also, I'm not an expert in mold. That was just a guess. You would have to get a mold specialist in here to confirm whether or not that's actually mold. So anyways, let's go check out the downstairs. We have a mostly finished basement. And so right here, we have the 3rd bedroom, and it has an attached ensuite bathroom right here, which here's what surprised me. Not these incredible built-ins, but this massive shower. Look at this walk-in shower. It's got 2 shower heads. It's got a big bench. So this is a huge shower right here. One more look at it. And then I like this little downstairs. It's just kind of cozy down here in this little bedroom. You got a window right there, making it a fully conforming bedroom. And then right outside of that room, you have this little secret room right here, which is like a little wine cellar or storage space or what have you. Let me know in the comments what you guys would use. And then over here, we have this little nook that goes over there. And then the laundry. And this is also where the furnace and hot water live. And you've got your washer and dryer, or excuse me, washer, dryer. And then that's also where your electrical panel is. So now let's head all the way upstairs to show you that cool space. And then up here, we can't exactly call this a bedroom because there's no closet, but you got this really cool space. This little area that goes all the way out here looking to the front of the house. And then you got these nice little built-in drawers, so that's cool. And then you do have a little sink up here. So there is plumbing up here in case you wanted to maybe perhaps add another bathroom up here or really turn this into a bedroom space. And then there's that little hallway, little area as well. And then this just looks into the attic space. And yeah, another look up here. Pretty cool house, I think. Cool house in a cool neighborhood. And there you have it, folks. So once again, that was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, 2,100 square feet, built in 1925 here in the Grant Park neighborhood. It is, I think that was a pretty lovely home. What do you guys think? Obviously, what I think doesn't really matter. The only reason I do this is to hear what you guys think. So do your part, leave a comment, please. I wanna hear the interaction. I wanna hear your opinions. And I want to hear your guesses on the price of that home. Take everything into consideration. Take the location, take your location and what you know about values, and just see if you can come up with a good guess. Actually, something I just realized, something that's pretty cool. We are seeing homes in this video from every century. So we saw one earlier from the 2000s. This one is from the 1900s, and then the next one we're gonna be seeing is, believe it or not, from the 1800s. So I don't think I've ever done that in a video. So how cool is that? And with that said, I'm gonna tell you what the list price is, and this one is currently on the market for $647,000. What do you guys think? Let me know, did you get it right? And of course, I wanna hear, just be honest, I wanna hear if you got it right or not. And I'm kind of going through these ones very quickly because we've got a lot of ground to cover. And you know, so if this is going a little bit too fast and you want to come see one of these houses in person, or you want me to make a slower video just contact me at any of the contact methods that you see on the screen. I am hearing from clients that are planning to relocate to the Portland area all the time, and I love it every single time it happens. And every single one of you that is coming here to Portland, I'm really excited to be welcoming you into the community of Portland. Not just that, but also to the fun little community that I am building here from all of you that enjoy these videos. So I love it. I love hearing from you in the comments. I love hearing from you directly, as long as you're nice. And so, yeah, make my day. Reach out to me and let's become friends, and I'll help you buy your dream home here in Portland. And now, with that said, we're gonna head over to another really cool house in a really cool area. And I'm personally excited to see it, and I'm excited to show you guys, so let's head over there. So we've made it to the final segment of the video, and we're up here in the neighborhood of Overlook, and I am standing directly above the 5 freeway. It's right here. I'll just go over here a little bit just so you can see. Literally right there. This is the same road that takes you all the way up to Seattle and all the way down to Los Angeles. There is some traffic going to the north right now. And just right over there, there is a really, really delicious burger place. I would actually say that it is the best burger in all of Portland. I know it's a bold statement, but it's my favorite. It's called Tulip Shop. It's right down this street. And the listing that we are gonna go look at is 2 blocks this way and then over into the neighborhood. So I'm gonna walk you over there. And this is just to give you an idea of, you know, even though we are really close to the freeway, it is still pretty chill. And this street that we're walking on has some good stuff. Just around the corner from the listing, right here, we have a little stretch of businesses. We got Pollo Bravo, which I think is a chicken place, if I had to guess. And then right here, you've got Up North, which is like a little beer garden. And then you've got Haymaker, which is another bar type of spot. And then up here is a really cool area because you've got some more. You got like a yoga studio up there. I'm gonna walk you all the way up over there because there is a Max station right there. This is also a cool area because we're only about like a 2 or 3 minute drive from North Mississippi Avenue, which I have shown on this channel many, many times. It's super easy to get to Alberta from here as well. And as you can see, if you need to get on the freeway, that is super close too. So, but now we're like only 2 blocks off of the freeway, and you wouldn't even know that you were so close to a major interstate. So right here we have a pretty good mix of multifamily, like big apartment buildings, and then down on the main level you've got businesses. Right here you have Bright Spot Pediatric Therapy. It looks like there's a good amount of vacant businesses over here, and so hopefully those will start to pick up soon, and maybe in a few months to a year, all of these will be restaurants and shops and bars. I do think these are relatively, oh, we've got a performance training right here. You've got Firelight Yoga, and then we're coming up on Interstate, and this is where you can catch the Max train, which will take you into downtown Portland. It'll take you to the airport. Someone's having some road rage back there, but yeah, right here is the Max station. And I don't see any trains coming right now, but this is a fairly busy street. And so you've got a dental office right here as well. But down there, there's actually some pretty cool food carts and a beer garden. And then even just right here on this corner, you got this nice little cafe, coffee shop in this multi-family apartment building. So we are going to be looking at a listing that is just right over here, and As you can see, there is not a ton of street parking. These streets are pretty narrow, and it is mostly taken up by all of these apartment buildings, but luckily the house that we're about to see has a driveway, off-street parking, which is super valuable. And the house that we are gonna go look at is this stunner right here. And it is, I believe, the listing agent told me that this is the oldest house in the neighborhood. So here we are looking at the oldest house in the neighborhood, built in 1890. So yep, this is the first time, I think, in the history of making these videos that I have shown you a home that was built in the 2000s, the 1900s, and the 1800s in the same video. So yeah, I think this is a first for this channel where I show you a 2000s house, a 1900s house, and an 1800s house, all in the same video. So that's super cool. This house is right around 3,200 square feet, including the basement, and it is on a huge lot. This is a 0.17 acre lot, and it is a corner lot, as you can see. And you know, we are very close to the freeway, but it doesn't really feel like it. So pretty chill. This is a completely updated house. I heard from the listing agent that they were trying to tear it down so that they could build more apartments like this, but all the neighbors pushed back on that. And here it is, available for you to buy. Speaking of the listing agent, thanks to Randy Aldrit with Windermere for letting me pop in here. Super cool. You know, we're just gonna get into it. And as always, you gotta guess what it is currently listed for. And I'm gonna give you a full tour in order for you to formulate your guess. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you the list price. So let's go on in. So here it is from the outside. We're gonna walk around the side here so that you can see the driveway over here, because that's super important in this neighborhood, is the driveway. That goes into the basement. I'll show you that at some point, but right here is your driveway and fully detached garage. And this is a pretty good sized driveway, right? So really important for this neighborhood, because it would make living here really tough, actually, if you didn't have any off-street parking, because yeah, there's a lot of, well, I guess there's a spot right here, but I'm sure someone will come snatch it pretty soon. Oh, look, there's the MAX train. It's right there. So you can walk right from your door and catch the train a block away. So that's pretty cool. Apartments right across the street. And then here is the home from the front. It has this huge, absolutely huge covered front porch. So let's take a minute to appreciate that, because you got all of this room and it wraps around nicely like so, and it goes all the way around there. So super cool. And what did I tell you? Someone snagged that spot. Spots in this neighborhood do not last long, so that's why this house is really valuable with that off-street parking. Let me show you this backyard, or side yard rather, first. And it's a pretty big yard, right? You got some cool Halloween decorations up still. Yeah, this is massive. And you've got this little deck here, and goes all the way around here to the garage. So really cool. Oh, and we've got a huge fig tree right here. That thing is massive. It's got to produce hundreds of figs, so that's sick. So yeah, let's go on in and take a full tour of the inside of the house, shall we? Now, the interesting thing about this house is the layout on the main level. So you got stairs right here that go up to the bedrooms. And then right away, we've got this huge open living room with a bay window looking to the west here. And we do have vinyl flooring. Tell me what you guys think about putting vinyl flooring in a house like this. You know, I love seeing hardwood floors in an old house What do you guys think though? Do you like the vinyl or do you like hardwoods? So let me know. And then you've got another huge bay window right here looking out to the south. So you're gonna have a lot of natural light coming in here. Pretty cool. And then that goes into the dining room area and the kitchen. But I was wondering, like, where is the bathroom? The bathroom on the main level, it's not that. That's just a little pantry. The bathroom, to get to it, you have to go through this bedroom, and it is right here. This is actually the only main level bathroom in this home. So you got that, and a really nice shower though. So, and then these windows are new, looking out to the east. So that is pretty much the main level in its entirety. Huge open spaces. You got the gas fireplace, which is lovely, and pretty high ceilings, so love that. And then this goes into the kitchen, which has tons of countertop space. I mean, kitchen's pretty massive, so I love that. And I love the gas range. Backsplash all looks nice, and there is so much cabinet space. It's crazy, right? And they're even soft close, mostly. Maybe not. Yeah, that one's soft close. And then all these windows here, and they put in some skylights. So that's really cool. And then down here is the basement, which is unfinished. So you got this space right here, this space right here, and then there's that door, and then all the way over there. So good amount of storage space down here. The ceiling is fairly low, so I don't know if there's much room to finish it off if you wanted to, but you know, perhaps it's an option. And then one more look at this great kitchen. So much space, and you can even put another table right there. But let's head up to the upstairs. The only thing about it is just, yeah, the bathroom being in that weird spot. Let's go upstairs. And right at the top of the stairs, you got this nice little landing area, maybe set up as a little office or just a reading area. And then you have 3 more bedrooms over here. Here's one of them. It's huge. Really good sized rooms in this house. Big closet too. And then across the way you have another bedroom that has a huge walk-in closet here that goes all the way over here. It's almost like another secret room. So there is so much space in this house. It's kind of crazy. And then we go down the hall this way where we have the other full bathroom with a beautiful shower and really nice quartz vanity right here, and then looking out to the yard there. And then the last room is not actually a bedroom, it is a little bonus room. I think this window is too small to call it a bedroom, but yeah. And there you have it, folks. So once again, that was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house built in 1890. One of the oldest houses we've seen in a while here in the Overlook neighborhood. Yeah, I want to know what you guys think of those updates. Is that a house that you could see yourself living in? What do you think of the area? Is it surprising how quiet it is considering how close we are to the 5 and interstate right there? It's pretty chill, I think. And there's a lot of stuff that you could walk to, including my absolute favorite burger place in all of Portland. They serve great burgers until about midnight. They got great fries too. I love their burger sauce. It's just, yeah, it's a great spot. So we're gonna wrap this up. If you made it this far, make sure you like the video. Do me a huge favor and smash the like button, because I absolutely crushed it today. 3 houses, 3 neighborhoods in one day, and I'm gonna go edit them all. I just completed the hat trick, and I'm gonna go for the double hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you the list price because I'm sure by now you've got a good guess, and it is currently listed for $749,000. Let me know, did you get it right? Always love hearing your feedback. Always love having you watch the videos. So if you want to see another one just like this, click right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you over there.